What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl Emma, and I am back with Chat with Emma. Yes, a Chat with Emma. So, how's everybody doing on this glorious, beautiful morning? It is a beautiful, beautiful, cold morning here in St. Louis, Missouri. And I am at the park thinking about going walking. Yes, because I need to walk. And I figure if I walk a little bit in the cold, it might speed up my metabolism a little bit. Burn off more fat. Your body have to work real hard to keep warm as you walk. So, listen. Today, y'all, we're going to talk about what is a friend. Yes, what is a friend? What does the word friendship mean? What is the definition of a friend? I mean, a for real friend. Not just somebody that you just like and you're cool with. I mean, we have a lot of those, Oh, that's my girlfriend right there. She cool. Yeah. But what about the girlfriend that ain't always cool with you? Just gonna be straight with you and tell you how it really is. Tell you when you're wrong. Tell you when you're right. That type of friend, yeah. Well, anyway, listen. Well, the dictionary says that if you look it up, a friend is a bond. It's a mutual bond between two people. It's affectionate. That's what the dictionary would tell you, yeah. And then, if you go in the Word of God, there's many, many, many chapters on the word friend. There's a book in the Bible, the book of Proverbs, that says, a man, let me get this right. Let me think I can remember this right. A man of many companions may come and ruins, but there is... Let's see, what did it say? But there is a friend who, I can't remember all the way. Should have just wrote it down. There's a friend that I think that's closer than a brother. Yeah, now I might have said that wrong, but I think that's what it said in the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 22. So it's basically saying there's a brother that's closer, a friend is closer to you than a brother. Yeah, so you all can go back and look up that chapter in the Bible, the book of Proverbs, chapter 18. What did I say, y'all? Chapter 18, verse 22. Yes, talks about a friend. So, anyway, listen. To me, a friend it can be man or woman, but I'm going to speak for the women because I'm a woman, I'm not a man. A friend is the type of person that you can call and not just talk about everything and anything. So we all know that much, right? We all know that. But then there's some things, even as friends, that you kind of keep to yourself that you might not feel comfortable even showing with your very best girlfriend. Some things you just might not want her to know. Vice versa. Now, is that a real good, true friend, or is it just that there's just some things you just want to keep to yourself? I still consider it as a very good friend. There's nothing wrong with you keeping certain things to yourself that you just might not want to share. Because that's just me. Just because you're very, very close friends, that doesn't mean that you have to share every intimate detail of your life. Now, some people will say, well, we're very close friends. You would think you would like to share every intimate thing that's going on in your life with me. And that's fine if you do, and it's fine if you don't. And that's okay. That's just, the way that I think. I think a friend is a friend that you can pick up the phone and you don't have to say anything, and you can be crying and they on automatic know that it's you, and right away, instantly, you would begin to comfort the person. Because sometimes I have picked up the phone and called my girlfriend, and I haven't said anything but just crying. Just literally just picked up the phone, no words, and she knew it was me. And I would be bawling about whatever it is that has got me in that state. And immediately she would console me and immediately started praying. That's the type of bond that I have with my girlfriend. There are times when she called me and she was been bawling and haven't said not one word. And because I know her so well and she know me so well, immediately I would start praying. And whatever it is, whether it's somebody dying in the family or whether she's just having one of those moments, to me that's what a bond and a friendship is. A friendship also to me is telling me when I'm wrong and not spreading the butter thin on the bread or the cracker. I mean, for real, tell me. I had my girlfriend one time, we was in the store and we were just shopping and everything, and I didn't even recognize it, but she did. I didn't see it, but I guess because I wouldn't say it was just me, but I didn't see it. And she said, sis, she said, you was a little rough on the edges with that lady. And I was like, what? Who, when, where, how? She said, you spoke to her a little harsh. I said, did I? I said, I don't think I did. But so she had to call me out on it. And at that period in time in my life, maybe I did get was speaking a little harsh at times, and didn't really recognize that I was. Because I see myself as a soft-spoken person when I need to be, and, a little rough on the edges when I need to be. And it depends on what the conversation is about when it comes down to people in the stores and people talking to you all crazy and think that you're in there to steal and think that they supposed to jump ahead of you because of their skin tone, or feel like they deserve the help more than I do. Maybe I got a little fresh then, but this situation, I don't think that was the case. I think it was just this lady was talking to me and maybe I, overexerted myself, I guess. I don't know. So she had to call me out on it. And I appreciate that. So it made me look at how I talk to people, even in a situation where it comes down to salespeople thinking that you're stealing or want to follow you or don't help you, see you need the help, but they look the other way. So it taught me a lot. Okay, that's one thing I consider as a good friend. And sometimes, sometimes your friend have to be that mother type that you need as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. You hear people say, oh, my best friend, she's my mom, she's my brother, she's my sister. It can be all of those things. It could be. Because sometimes when you're talking to your best girlfriend and she enlighten you on some things that she's been through or things that she see that you're headed to, you all can be the same age. You can be 2 years older or a year behind each other or whatever, They can help you out in a lot of ways. That's what I consider it as a best friend. And some people say, well, a best friend to me is keeping a secret. That might be true if that's the type of relationship that you have, people that keeping secrets. But me and my girlfriend, we don't have secrets. We don't keep secrets and all that type of stuff. We just don't vibe like that. And there's nothing wrong with you telling a girlfriend something and you tell her, don't go tell nobody else. Well, yeah, I think we all have that type of secret type of thing. But what I mean by secrets, I mean like deep-rooted secrets or something that you're not proud of, and something that you did when you were younger or something you did within your marriage. Those type of secrets and things like that. Well, of course, you're not going to go out and tell anybody anything. I'm sure of it. We haven't done anything like that. So what I'm basically saying is that what is a true friendship? Everybody got a different concept of friendship. Does a friend sleep with your husband? Does a friend sleep with your boyfriend? No, that's not a friend. That's not a friend. Does a friend try to disencourage you in pursuing your education? getting a promotion on your job. Say, oh, you can't handle that's not for you. Or does a real friend say, that really know you, that says, do you think you can handle that position and that promotion? Do you think you can handle going into business by yourself? Because sometimes some of our friends are lazy. You have to just be straight up with them. Well, you're kind of lazy, or you're going to feel like getting up. Now, you're not a people person. So you got to be, you have to talk real talk with your friends, with your, as we call it, your ace bean coons, and, your buddies, and your girls, and, your homies, or whatever word you want to put in there for your best friend. That, to me, that's a best friend, is to be straight up with them and tell them, now you know how you are. And I don't think you're disencouraging your best friend by stating facts when it comes down to entrepreneur or want to run for governor. I mean, some major steps, major, decisions, and going to college and stuff like that. Of course, you're going to encourage them to do whatever it is that's going to bring them happiness and bring them joy and bring wealth to their family, meaning as their immediate family, like their children, their husbands, their wives, etc., stuff like that. So, best friends and the true confident friend, it takes on so many avenues when you talk about my best friend. So tell me what you all think about what is the definition to you. What is a true, for real best friend? And I gave you some of my definitions of what I think a for real friend is. A real friend is not going to get jealous when you see that you're happy. A real friend is not going to envy you because the life that you're living two totally different lives, and my life might be up here and your life might be stuck. Or, for instance, I'll give you a better one. You might even have a friend that suffers from schizophrenia or bipolar. How do you handle a friend that suffers from that? Can you deal with a friend like that? We're talking about for real friends. I mean, these can be a guy friend or a girlfriend that you know since high school or elementary school, or it could have been a neighbor, So how do you handle a friend that sometimes 1 minute they happy, 1 minute they sad, and 1 minute they all happy for you, the next minute they show you a little green-eyed monster. They get a little jealous of you. How do you really handle a friend like that? Now, somebody might say, well, that's not really your friend. Maybe not. It could be still your best friend, but once you get to know that person, you say, well, she doesn't really mean it. That's not how she meant it. You got to know who she is. You got to know her condition. You have to know her history. To me, that's a best friend. And you kind of figure that out head on when you see those signs, because schizophrenia is a medical condition. Bipolar is a medical condition. So that's why I say, what is your definition of a real, true friend? Can you handle friends like that? Some can, some can't. And those that can, stick with them because they really need you. Now, if you take a friend that's always doing underhanded stuff to you, no, sweetie. Nope. That's always dissing you and always got something negative to say to you, never happy for you, never trying to encourage you, or anything's on that level. No, that's not a best friend. And then you got to know some so-called friends that what we like to call leeches, that just suck you completely dry. You're there from them 24/7, but are they really ever there for you? You need that ear to where you can vent and express some of your unhappiness and frustrations. But every time you go to do that, you got that friend that's supposed to be your best friend is never there for you. You have to look out for people like that too. If they've been doing this for many years, well, that's not really a best friend. That's not really a friend to me, unless you have that communication line where you understand each other, or you can just say, well, that's just how she works, you know, or that's just how he is. Now, to me, that's not a good friend. That's just not, because if I can listen to you vent, and I can, you know, I can listen to you vent this, that, and the other, but when I need a shoulder to cry on, you're not never there for me. To me, now just to me. Now somebody else might say it a little different. Might say, well, you know, you got to understand X, Y, and Z, where that person is coming from. But to me, a friend is going to be there for you when they can be there for you. For instance, you got somebody that's married. Your friend might be married and you might be unmarried. Your friend might have kids and you might not have kids. You got to balance the thing now. You can't get mad and say, oh, you always, you know, got to do this for your kids, and your kids got to always come along. Well, that's just part of the package. She's married. She has children, you know. There's so many things that play into a really deep friendship. If you got a friend that's always jealous of your kids and jealous of your husband and things like that, that might not be a very good friend. You know, because like I said, everybody got their own definition of what a true friend is. But to me, a true friend will understand, will be there, you know. Yeah, kind of like that. So, okay. I could say a lot more, but I'm at 16 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. So let me know down in the comments of what you all think that your definition of a true friend. Because like I said, a true friend can mean a variety of things. You know that saying, the ride or die friend, a friend is thicker than peanut butter. I've had two very close girlfriends in my life. One, as I was growing up as a child in church, her name is Stacy. And she's still my friend. We don't talk as much, but she is still my best friend. We grew up together in church. I mean, we used to talk on the phone every single day for hours, y'all. I mean, for hours every day. We went to church together. We went to shut-ins together. We fast together. She's a sanctified woman just like me. We did everything together. When I say everything but go to high school and grammar school together. But now she lives in California. As I got older, I met another young lady in church as an adult. Is she my best friend to this day? Yes, she is. Do we talk every day? No, we do not. I don't think you have to talk every day when you're best friends. If you do, that's good. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. If you all have access to each other where you can talk to each other every day, that's a wonderful thing. When time permit us to talk to each other every day, we do that. And I love it. I love it. So I'm not knocking anybody that talks to their girlfriend every single day. I think it's a good thing. I really do. I think it's a good thing to hang out with each other as much as you can. You know, be there for each other. Be that shoulder to lean on and all that good stuff. Shop together, cry together, laugh together, mourn together. All that wonderful stuff that a best friend is supposed to be there for you. Yeah, so anywho. All right, you guys. So you let me know down in the comments. What is your definition of a best friend? And if you even have a best friend, because everybody don't have that confidant where they can go and cry on and talk to and can really understand you and get you and all that good stuff. You know, you can disagree to agree and remain friends, because not everybody can do that, you know. So, yeah. Let me know down in the comments what you think about your definition of a best friend, or even if you have a best friend. Okay? All right, you guys, so just going to do with Chat with Emma. Thank you guys so much for coming out and listening to your girl, hanging out with me while we do the Chat with Emma today. So until next time, everybody, I'll see everybody on the next vlog, baby, on the next Chat with Emma. I don't know what statement this is, but I know it's got to be number 5, I think. So, okay, you guys, smooches to everybody. All right, y'all. Bye.